Hi, I'm Aditya Mehta and I'm a co-founder at Bamboo Network. So for a second, let's talk about public markets, okay? Now, if you look at public markets today, alpha or excess return has essentially flatlined, right? And it's been driven out by market efficiencies, okay? I mean, the S&P 500 has returned 1.2% year to date. The Hang Seng Index is actually down 14.4% year to date, right? The retail investor is craving for return, okay? And private equities have never looked more lucrative. I mean, everybody has read the success stories of homegrown unicorns such as GoGoVan and Klook, right? And they want in on the upside, okay? And if you think about it, the very best time to invest in a company is at an early stage, okay? I mean, imagine investing in Facebook when it was still a startup, right? But the difficulty is to get access. And one of the reasons is because it is so noisy. The theme here really is about lowering the barriers and giving access. If 2018 was the year of Bitcoin and 2019 was all about AI and machine learning, I mean, we all know what 2020 was all about. It's the year of the coronavirus. But really, the theme here is that the future is going to be all about access. Access to early stage companies and access to the upside. Okay, and there is going to be an asymmetric winner takes all for whoever can crack this. Okay, so that brings us to Bamboo Network. What do we do? Okay, so what we're essentially enabling is an alternative channel for people to participate in startups. Okay, let's look at this from the other side for a second. Okay, great founders are hyper aware of the gaps in their own knowledge. Okay, what they know, what they don't know, because they know what they don't know, right? But what they do know is that the best way to fill these gaps is to work with the right people. Okay. And what Bamboo Network enables founders to do is to work with the very best talent, okay, to work with someone that they can't otherwise go and hire. So Bamboo is a way for these founders to tap into an exclusive network of credible experts right now. Okay, people who are really at the top of their fields at what they do, and they can work with them today. So Bamboo Network is enabling them to work with the very best, to work with people that they can't hire. Okay, so the founders can discover and collaborate with these experts or partners who, by the way, are ex-founders, part-time CXOs, high-value consultants, and tech talent. Okay, and all this with no cash, no equity upfront, and no advice by the hour. Okay, they invest with their time, and they earn sweat equity in return. So it's really about generating long-term success for the company and for the founder. Okay, and if you think about it, for founders today, there's really only two alternatives. The first one is to tap into their personal networks. Now, this could be through cold reach outs or referrals. Okay, and now these are really limited in scope and frankly, quite inefficient. You can almost imagine the opportunity cost of a founder spending 1 month, which by the way is very typical for something like this, spending 1 month maybe first scoping out 50 to 100 potential leads, then sending out cold emails or LinkedIn messages, maybe hearing back from 15 or so, hopping on 7 to 8 video calls, and maybe, just maybe finding one person to work with. So inefficient. The other real alternative founders have today is to join an accelerator. Now, this is a huge blind bet. Okay, considering that most accelerators charge somewhere between 6 to 8% equity upfront, right? Now, this combined with the fact that a lot of accelerators out there today, at best, add some questionable value, it's no surprise that it's really not the preferred way. What Bamboo Network allows founders to do is to collaborate with partners in a virtually riskless way, okay? Because the sweat equity is only released when some mutually agreed key milestones are reached. Okay, now talking about our partners, for them, what they can essentially do is they can pick up their phone, okay, and receive notifications from Bamboo's app with really specific, customized recommendations, which are based on their specific knowledge, their skill, and their preferences, from a list of high quality curated growth startups that they can work with right off the bat. Okay, and we know that most of our partners are very busy people. They often have full-time jobs and packed schedules. And currently, the only way that they can take part in startups is by cutting a check and investing money, or maybe informally advising them on the side. But what Bamboo Network enables them to do is to monetize and leverage on their specific knowledge, their skill, and their experience by structuring a true win-win. because partners can collaborate in a riskless way, okay? Because then they know that any startup that is on the platform is really serious about working with them. Now, this modality is even more powerful for virtual cross-border global collaborations, okay? Because to really reach these experts in a remote environment, it's virtually impossible. Okay, you can't reach these guys using traditional channels. Okay, they're like the true experts. What Bamboo allows them to do is that these partners, they invest with their time, okay, and they earn sweat equity in return. The long-term goal here is to make private equities more liquid and more accessible while minimizing the risks. Okay, and like the old Bain saying goes, it's not about selling advice by the hour. Okay, it's really about providing massive growth and massive value at a huge discount. Okay, I mean, the slash economy is here, and this new way of working is really going to define how people come together to work on problems. Okay, they collaborate. Okay, and maybe these collaborations are remote. Okay, they collaborate, they share in the upside. Okay, and then they disband. They disband to play the next round of the game, so as to speak. Okay, as Naval Ravikant, who is the founder of AngelList, says, startups are about playing long-term games with long-term people. And what we at Bamboo Network are doing is really enabling this play at a global scale. Make sense?